I'm really hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Yeah?
Do you want to grab some lunch?
You want to grab some lunch? Okay.
Hey guys, I'm Mick.
I'm Mike.
Today we are going to be talking about a very special doll in my collection. It is a Barbie, as you guys probably saw in the title. So I don't have many Barbies anymore in my collection because for like many years I went through a time frame of not collecting any dolls at all. And then I slowly got into Monster High, Never After High, and then that kind of reopened that Pandora's box of collecting.
Exactly.
So my first love was Barbie. Many years ago when I was just a little toddler. I remember being so infatuated with my sister's Barbies and always trying to play with them. And it came to the time where I asked for my first Barbie as a Christmas gift, and my dad was a little uncomfortable about it, and my mom was super supportive, and she kind of spoke him into like, okay, you know, it's gonna be okay, like you just a kid,
Gonna be fine,
you know. And my aunt, who I love very much, bought me my first Barbie finally after my dad gave in to it, and I got it for Christmas. I think I was 3 when I first got her. Wow. And it was like the Christmas Barbie of 1991.
Yeah.
So I have to kind of research her. If I'm not mistaken, she had a green velour dress with red and silver like gems on her top.
I'll have to look. Maybe we should like look into getting her for like a like.
But I'm not sure if that was the one, because I have memories of my first Barbies. I do remember getting totally hair Barbie though as a kid because I was like, and I cut up that dress unfortunately. But I remember getting her.
Mick used to go to town on them. So he's like,
yeah,
she needs a bob.
Boom.
And I'm like, she looks weird now. Okay.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it was not always easy playing with Barbies as a kid, I think, because I always felt a little... Well, Mike, you were never into Barbies.
I was never into Barbies. I, on the other hand, came from a household that was not allowed to have dolls or Barbies. And I have no siblings of my own, so I never had that. So whenever I would go to Mick's house, we'd be playing with Barbies. He started getting the Spice Girl dolls, and I wanted them. And then, you know, I was a huge fan and all that stuff at that time, and pretty much my father said no. And I couldn't buy one. I asked my mother, I couldn't do it. He said no. So I ended up sending them to Mick's house when I bought them.
So I would store my dolls.
He would store his, he would store mine, and I still have mine now. I have mine that are still in box from the Spice Girls era. But yeah, it was very rough.
And I also felt like it was not like socially acceptable. So if I would play with them and then, I don't know, people would come over. I was lucky to have sisters because it would just come across that like, oh, well, you know, the girls are playing with the dolls. So it was very easy. So I was fortunate for that. But I was also really fortunate to have my parents to be very supporting. So thanks, Dad. Thanks, Mom. Or thanks, Mom, for convincing Dad. And then thanks, Dad, for getting me all my dolls after that.
And then just to say on my side, my father's, he has seen all the things and he's A-okay with it now. Yeah. He's super proud of us for this channel, so thanks Dad, thanks Mom.
My neighbor just walked by my window and probably thinks we're crazy. So back to the review and why we're here today. I wanted to just talk about the one Barbie I actually have left in my collection. Well, one of them. No, I mostly got rid of a lot of my dolls actually. I had like a phase where I wasn't into them anymore, so I kind of let it all go, and I'm sure it's happened to so many people, and it's like the sad story of letting your dolls go. I'm not really into Barbie anymore so much, although I do really appreciate the collector dolls that I see on some reviews and that are coming out, and the more fashion forward dolls I think are really aesthetically nice to look at.
Or anything that's kind of attached to like nostalgia.
Yeah, and like of course the 90s dolls for me is so many of them, especially I believe she was 90, yeah, she's
Hula Hair Barbie?
Hula Hair Barbie, long Hawaiian hair. That jingle has stayed into my brain.
He still uses it. He uses it today. We're on the phone and he'll be like,
nothing cooler.
There you go.
I just love her. So again, back to Barbie as I Dream of Jeannie. I was able to get her for my birthday gift. So this was in 2000. How old was I? Like 11 years old?
Yeah.
Around?
Yeah.
So my aunt took me to the store and then she was super kind and got me this one. So this is her in box. And she is a collector doll. I don't know if back then there were labels like there are now, but it just says Barbie collector doll, and then you have the I Dream of Jeannie logo here. And at the back or on the side you have
the Genie bottle with some gold foil detailing and sparkles.
And then she's here as
and then you see the little animation of Barbara Eden as Genie.
And at the back you have an actual photo of Barbara Eden as Genie with some text. I love the little eyes with the logo here. I think that's really cool. And just to go through this a little bit, with arms crossed and just a wink and a smile, Barbara Eden portrayed one of America's favorite TV characters, Jeannie, from the popular 60s. Oh, 60s. I thought it was 70s.
I thought it was 70s.
Ooh, 60s television show, Dream of Jeannie. And then it just says Barbie doll as Jeannie, inspired by Barbara Eden's portrayal, is an authentic reproduction of the television character from her costume to her genie bottle. So there's a bit of other, descriptive text at the back.
Yeah.
And I will not unbox her completely. However, I will take her out of the packaging and then we can look at her without the glare. All right, so here she is out of the box, and I have to say,
she's looking great.
17 years later, I'm still infatuated with her. I love her braid and her traditional high ponytail. Her costume is super nice and pink, which is really cool. It's type, sheer fabric, and this is velour, so the detailing is really good. It has little tassels, and I don't know if I'm sure you guys can see that. She has
the diamond?
This little diamond teardrop necklace, and it's super shiny and very cute. She comes with her genie bottle and these gold, Aladdin shoes.
Inspired shoes.
And the background is this desert theme where her bottle might have been found long ago.
Yeah, I think it kind of fits with the opening sequence of
A
Dream of Jeannie. So at the back, you can see that she comes with her warranty and the certificate of authenticity. You can take her out of box and you can display her without the background, but I feel like in box with the background does it so much justice already that you don't need to take her out.
I love this hardtop plastic for the box.
Loving it.
The Barbie logo.
I love it. I love it. You know what we need to find?
Is there a Bewitched doll?
We need to see if there's the Bewitched doll.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. And if you enjoyed this Barbie Dream of Jeannie doll collector review and you want to see more Barbies on the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and let us know what your thoughts were. And also if you like the backstory of Mick and Mike, and we hope you got to know us a little bit better of how we started collecting dolls. And share your experiences.
Share
if you
your
guys
experience.
Want.
Let us know. We're here to support. So we look forward to seeing you in the next video.
See you guys soon.